Um, I mean, it was stressful for me because, like, I mean, I've had so much going on already. Like, I was starting a new job, so I was worrying about that. Yeah, and I mean, me myself, I was losing sleep. My mother was losing sleep. It didn't just affect me; it affected my family. Just thinking, like, these people they want to take my child from me for something that I'm being accused of. Not necessarily that I did. It's just an accusation. The steps I took to find a lawyer, first I started asking, close friends, family, people I trusted if they knew anyone. Some of them gave me suggestions, numbers, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I went on a lot of lawyers' websites. I've called them, I wasn't getting called back, so I was told, they don't handle this situation. So for a while, it just seemed like it was just something that was just tough. It was really tough. Attorney Seaver was definitely the right choice because it was a situation that I'm sure other people feel like, it's shocking. You don't know what you're gonna do. I believe I called Attorney Seaver on a Friday evening, and he answered right away. And at that point, it just started right up. Paperwork was filed, everything. It was great. It was, Attorney Seaver definitely takes his job serious and works fast. And the plan Attorney Seaver gave me for DCF, it was incredibly easy to follow. He communicated with me via email, telephone, every step of the way with DCF. He was there with me. So it was great to, not have to fight alone. Yeah, Attorney Seaver definitely gave me the confidence to speak with DCF. We ended up having a meeting with them, and there's things DCF will ask you to get the information from you, and Attorney Seaver, knew how to speak to them, keep them on track, not to try to stray too far from allegations and further into your personal life. And also during the interview, DCF was asking, for certain things about my life that documentation could be provided. And Attorney Seaver went ahead and, helped me get the documents to, you know, further help the investigation. Scale of 1 to 10, I'd give Attorney Seaver a 10. I mean, anyone who's on the fence about hiring an attorney, I myself was like that for a little bit. I would say just put your foot back on the gas and hire an attorney. It's the best thing you can do to protect yourself and your children against DCF. The steps that I would tell anyone to take with DCF is, first of all, don't try to fight them alone. You're not going to win. They're not going to tell you, DCF's not going to tell you your rights, what they can or can't do. And then honestly, the biggest advice would be to get a lawyer. I'm someone who, I think I can do everything on my own. I don't need help with anything, but it was the best decision I ever made. And, I'd highly recommend Attorney Seaver. And even if, you go with a different lawyer, that would be, the biggest piece of information I could share is get a lawyer. When we got the letter saying that the claim was unsupported, it was, like weight off his shoulders. My mother, who was, highly affected by this, because it's her granddaughter, she was having trouble sleeping and everything before, and she's helped me a lot through this process as well, just kind of being a home support. She was definitely relieved to see that this was unsupported.